Hi guys, this is Stop on Cold. These are the barian shark duels I said I'd be uploading. So the first game is a Chaos Dragon Light Swarm variant that I went up against. And was actually a pretty terrible opening because all I had was Metabo for monsters. So I didn't exactly know what I was going to do, but he goes first. Summons Raiden, uses his effect, then mills at the end for his effect. I luckily top decked a monster I was just hoping he wouldn't have Honest so Metabo could get through. So I set the Fiendish Chain, the Torrential Reborn. He special stepped me, makes Eclipse Wyvern, makes Evil Swarm Extinction Knight. This guy will be broken when he comes, but at least he's no longer twice per chain. Luckily I had the Fiendish Chain to stop him from blowing the rest of my field up. He uses Eclipse Wyvern effect to get Darkness Metal banished in case he can ever banish him. He decided not to attack, which is lucky for me because it let me go into Bahamut Shark. Looking back, I should have killed the Extinction Knight so he wasn't a problem, but I still have full armored Black Ray now, who is hard to kill. So he goes Lila, destroys my Fiendish Chain. Well, unfortunately, full armored Black Ray doesn't die super easy, so his little Extinction Knight didn't do anything, but I top deck into Double Fin, make a Bahamut Shark. Main phase 2, uses effect, make another full armor Black Ray with the second XZ Reborn set. He specials Light Ray Daedalus, kills one of my full armoreds, sets the Decree. My turn, I go into battle phase, I decide to comma, he flips Decree, so I flip Reborn, so I have another Bahamut Shark now. So now I get a free 2623 directly at him, use Bahamut Shark's effect, make another full armored, so that I'm safe again in case he has anything. He top decks into Dark Armed, which has 3, so he destroys all my monsters. I'm like, okay, well, that hurt, but I'm probably okay because I had the salvage, so I could get Double Fin back to hand, which now lets me, of course, go into the next best card, which is Silent Honor's Arcanite, take and destroy and take his Dark Armed and finish him off for game. So I'll be right back with game 2. Okay, so this is game 2. I wasn't overly positive while I was fighting, but now I know it's Earthbound Immortals, and he actually puts me on the rope for the longest time, and you'll see how he does it. So, my turn, I summon Metabo, especially the Angler, to make Bahamut Shark, to make full armored, with a Mirror Force to back him up. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty well safe. He goes on a huge drawing spree, then finally decides Special Solar Windjammer, Special Hardened Arm, play the Charging Emperor, and summon Earthbound Uru. Since he played the Charging Emperor, I can't kill him by card effects, so he does not die via his own effect either. So I decided to make Abyss Dweller just in case I could ever somehow attack him. Hits me for another 3 grand, and at this point I'm like, well, I'm going to lose, but I amazingly top deck into the only card that can save me, which is my Fiendish Chain. He goes straight for battle phase. I'm like, nope, Fiendish Chain you. Decides to go Malicious. I'm like, okay, I don't want you doing any other effects. He decides to play Destiny Draw and draw 2 more. So at this point with the Abyss Dweller out, I'm like, I can easily kill him and clear his fill. So I detach off the Bahamut Shark, make another full armored, make C101 off the rank up, take his frickin' Malicious away from him. Now I have a monster who can kill his Earthbound Immortal, and with everything else that's on board, it's game, so he instantly scoops because he knows he no longer has an out to what I had. So I'll be right back with probably the last game for this video. Okay, we are back. This is actually an older version that I was playing before, so this is an older version of the Barian Shark set. Most of the main deck is still the same. It still relies on the double fins and everything. But I'll be going up against Harpies. He goes first. Plays Upstart. Then plays the Summoner Mark. Ditches the Hysteric Sign. Plays Chandler. Makes Dragosack. Uses Drago. Gets some tokens. Sets 2 cards. Ends his turn. Hysteric Sign goes off and he gets 3 cards. My hand was terrible, so I decided to more Ray of Greed. Luckily, I drew into a way to make 101 to take his Dragosack, so it was out of the way. His turn, he plays Hysteric Sign, gets Queen. Of course, he hit the Fiendish Chain, so I didn't even figure there was a point in chaining it because it would just die anyway. Plays Egotist, then is forced to destroy his own Hysteric Sign. Why he did that, I don't know, because he's not going to get anything out of it. I top deck into Double Fin, but I decide to play the rank up, just take his monster, try and kill Chandler, run into Mirror Force, bring him back for 2,800 extra life points, and just decide to end there. He draws the Mystic Cats, plays the Hysteric Party, now pops it with his own effect, makes Zero Fine, kills my 101, and hits me for 19, but I'm still in the lead at this point, so I'm like, okay, I'm not that bad off. I play the Double Fin, grab Abyss Pike, get another 101, take his Zero Fine, try to kill Queen. He flips Magical Hats, now has Hysteric Sign face down, so he'll get that effect at the end phase. I decide to set my DPS in, play the Salvage to get Double Fin and Silent Angler. His Hysteric Sign goes off, he draws into another Hysteric Party, makes Chandler, goes into Big Eye, takes my 101 away from me. I didn't see a point in really DPing my own Silent Honors Narc Knight when I have lots of outs to him. So I make Bahamut Shark, use his effect, make a C101, kill a token so I can start destroying his backfield before it becomes a problem. Fortunately, I missed the other Hysteric Party. He takes my Bahamut Shark, and that's the one I decided to DP so I could keep my full armored on the field. Of course, he's then able to go Chidori off the Hysteric Party and bounce him back. But I'm like, okay, I'm still fine because I have Double Fin. I have plenty of targets in my graveyard. Make a Bahamut Shark, kill Chidori, main phase 2, detach for the full armored, and then set the Torrential. And I'm like, okay, I gotta try and get rid of this Arc Knight. Well, I gotta get rid of that material so I can Torrential. And I should have just attacked him first, but I guess I wanted to just do it this way, because now if he summons anything, my Torrential will go off and my full armored will be the only thing on the field. Unfortunately, he just attacks, so now if I'm forced to Torrential, I'll have to destroy all my monsters. So I make Bahamut, kill the 101, so now we're stuck with just 3 monsters. He plays Chandler, goes into Zero Fine. I don't even want him to be able even negate all my guys' effects, so I just decide to Phoenix Chain her up, just so he thinks I don't have anything, comes attacking and gets Mirror Force, and then with all my monsters that were on the board, it was game. So tell me what you guys think of how the deck is running. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe. This is Stop 'em Cold signing out.